Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Endless Space 2. I think we are in a pretty good spot here. I'm a little annoyed by all the pirate activity we're seeing back here. Like, we are actually going to have to build at least one fleet, probably, ideally, of pretty fast ships. We'll, like, make some pirate hunters. But, like, I'm getting constantly harassed. You can see we have a couple of battles pending, just random prowlers attacking arcs. We don't need to watch this. This'll be fast. And look at that. The arc won without taking any damage. Over here, this is a little bit worse for us, because this is an arc that doesn't have a lot of guns on it, I think. But this is after we started putting guns even on the city arc designs, so... Oh, no, never mind. No damage. Alright, so we're trying to starve this colony out. Maybe that's actually working. I don't know. I can't tell. But let's cut public 3D printing over here. We have some other stuff to do. So microwave pipes. Yeah, we have some actual buildings now. Once we finish the microwave pipes here, like I said, I think we'll build some pirate hunters. I guess we don't need colonial rights here. Yeah, we can just keep printing for now. So we're gonna get another arc. Yeah, see, this is also not okay, but Nair's not such a big deal for us. Yeah, you know what? I kind of don't care about this. We only really need 3 systems, right? So the next arc we build can come down here and grab Procyon, which is high value. Okay, we're more than good on our highest tier strategics, I think. And we're going to blow up a planet this episode. I swear, I mean it this time. The problem with this is that it really just, like... Because you have to be in orbit around the system for 5 turns before it charges, I can't see any actual use for this weapon. Because if you just equip a fleet with A2S modules, the way we have been doing, it takes less than 5 turns, fewer than 5 turns, to completely obliterate the defenders and just take the system militarily, and then you get all the planets. It's like in order for the planet cracker to fire, you have to blow up a planet that you could have taken for free because there won't be any defenders left on it. A little non-ideal. Alright, obviously, this is not okay. There's too many little UE ships getting into our empire. Well, like I said, we're gonna keep burning their systems and everything. What's going on over here? Alright, I imagine they just run. If I were them, I would just run. Okay. And finally, pirates are deploying new ships. To destroy all the pirate fleets, 3 of them have already been destroyed. Hold on, let's pin this and just real quick zoom around here. Oh, 2 of those pirate fleets that were... Those pirate fleets that attacked our arcs, that was this quest. Well, none of the other ones are anywhere near us, so I'm not going to worry about it. So you're doing what you need to do, just hang out there. We'll blow up one of the planets in that system just to test the weapon, you know. Listen, normally I would test it on Dantooine, but it's far too remote. So we don't really need these guys to be gatekeeping here anymore. No, that's not true. The Cravers are making noises. We want to stop Craver ships. Botha has both those resources. On multiple planets, even. That's a good system. Well, you know, we'll arc this first. We'll come arc Procyon afterward, maybe? Because this is a lot of resources. You know, I think the thing we're going to bottleneck on is maybe titanium, actually. You need a lot of the lower level strategics. And I'm not too worried about it. We definitely need to reapply our population boost, provided that we have the stuff. We do not. How long until we do have the stuff? Oh, I have no income of Transvine. Shoot, okay. We need to take Procyon and Ganos, because we need the Transvine income.
You're the cap.
Oh, hold on. Hold on a second, you. These ships are coming this way. I don't know where the ships that were here went. Okay, we're not in any danger. Everything's fine. Just looking around, making sure that we're clear, but it looks like we are. So we should probably try to save our system upgrades for the highest production systems that are not yet level 3. So like this system should definitely get one. We can have a ton of population here. A battle at Lupus. This is a bad attack on their part. So we have mostly medium weapons. Okay, they're switching to some of these nice all-range lasers, and then also some bullet weapons to help keep us off our game. If you're running the same weapon type as your enemy, it's difficult for them to negate the effect of your weapons, but we can just overmatch them with sheer force because their navy is tiny and bad. All right, and the defenses of this system are gone, so let's just knock it out real fast. Alright, yet another hunting ground. 2,400 essence per turn. How are we polling? Oh, look at that. Religious and military. Who would have thought? 4 turns still? I'm doing my turns very slowly here. Yeah, we don't need Nair. We probably actually don't need much in the way of system acquisition at this point. We actually need titanium and Hyperium more than we need these. So Ganos, I guess, is the next target. Because it's going to be... Hold on a second. Yeah, it's going to be 375 titanium and Hyperium. And we're mining this stuff at a rate of 3 per turn. Yeah, so mining rigs there will help. If we take Ganos and Procyon and build mining rigs here as well, that will also help. Not ideal. Did you know we have taken the faction sovereignty of the Diuvians? I don't know why that keeps coming up. It's a bug that I have never encountered before. We're gonna have to reconfigure things slightly when it comes time to actually build the Wonder. We probably can't really afford to do this too much. And the benefit of doing it is quite small. Yeah, just make dust, I guess. what do we want to do with you? Well, I see their border, their nearly invisible border down here. We're just going to keep rampaging through their systems and breaking everything for now. We'll make the next arc on Gonos, so it'll be a pretty short run to Procyon. Okay, 8 turns until we have the ability to start building our obelisks. So yeah, see, we've already run out the defenders here, and there's still 3 turns of charge on this thing. We're just gonna sit here and wait. We're definitely gonna have to engage in some trade to get the strategics we need. We have the luxury resources to do another level 3 upgrade. Okay, so we don't actually have that many 2s left. I believe we do not have the tech for level 4 upgrades, but we can get that after we unlock the obelisks and start building them. Yeah, we're not ready to stop attacking yet. There's so many interesting new people we have yet to meet and drink. Ooh, we have access to these larges, but we have no reason to build them. So let's just stockpile money to use to buy the resources we need once it turns out that we have to buy a bunch of stuff. Hey, I see that civilian vessel. You get out of here with that. Only 300 that time. Alright, 2 turns. Okay, I think everybody's doing things that seem reasonable. You are still not happy. Colonial rights are actually pretty good here. We're putting enough effort into making sure we level up our arcs. This arc mechanic is really good. Amplitude does such good design stuff. Really, really, really like these endless games. Which is probably fairly clear. Alright, yeah, go ahead and grab that. To level 2. Proliferate a little bit. Honestly, it's probably okay to just... Yeah, I was going to rush that. It's going to result in quite a bit more titanium. So we're going to be okay on Quadronix. We're growing, but we're not growing super fast. And proliferating here... This could be 2 turns until we level up. If I proliferate... I think we're still 2 turns. So we're going to come up... Yeah, we should be fine. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Can I do math? Yeah, we're cool. I think we're good. So I think this one may also have maxed out on... Yeah, this is the same one, who has maxed out on all the things she can actually do for her system. Alright, you know, the population of minor systems will do, or minor factions will do whatever it's going to do without my help. Let's run this ship off. Unfortunately, I believe it can retreat up this lane, since this is neutral. Okay, it didn't. Wow, we sure are receiving a lot of calls. I mean, these things have so little weaponry on them. It probably doesn't really matter how we do this. Yeah, they're just going to run anyway. Am I at war with the Sophons? It's hard to keep track. Nope, but they are blockading my system here.
The anger of the unfallen is...
Yes, they're mad at us about blockading the system. So it's not growing, but it's also actually not being depleted, it seems like. It is just forever. Well, I guess let's just go to Turkana, since apparently we can't get anything accomplished over here.
Our friendship is something pure, isn't it?
Are you like us? We're not allying with you no matter how much you blockade us. Nor you.
Stop toying with the Empire.
Obviously, I will not stop toying with the Empire. And I'm not ready for a truce yet.
Stop toying with the Empire.
Other empires will hear of your disgusting gluttony. Let me tell you something. They know. They have all experienced it firsthand. Okay. Let's do something unnecessary and horrifying. I knew there would be art for this. Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty awful thing we just did there. Now everybody knows we can do it, though, which I think is probably good for us. And then, you know what, actually... I'm just going to have the Planet Cracker Arc come up here and take Procyon. We don't need to destroy any more systems. I think everybody knows what's up now.
The unfallen is like fire.
Hey, that was not a churlish fit of anger. That was a cold, calculated destruction of billions of lives. You know, when I put it that way, it doesn't actually sound like a defense. That's not better. Anyway, let's wipe out all the rest of these guys. Probably a number of the Galaxy citizens are going to have a problem with the thing that I just did. That would be my guess. That's fair. I think that's fair. How many... 44. Okay. Yeah, you know, I thought it was the case that we had some Transvine coming in. I'm not sure why... earlier it looked like there wasn't. I probably would just grab Gano, I guess, with our next arc. Since we already have Procyon under control. We don't want to do any proliferation. Actually, never mind. We're, like, extremely okay on... we're extremely okay on Essence coming in, because we created more hunting grounds this turn. I don't know that I need Columba. You know, I guess we do. So yeah, maybe we just settle this arc down here. Maybe it's done being a war arc. Maybe we don't, you know, we don't need it anymore. Because we do still need some of this stuff. Oh, sorry. Hold on a second here. I want everybody except this to break out. Actually, we got those ships coming in. You know, let's... Hold on. Let's just sit here for a second. We'll catch those ships, we'll kill them, and then we'll take over the system. And then we lost control. Okay. It's a little indecisive, but I think we probably want to just wait and kill those guys before we do anything else. So we can't afford this proliferation without adding a turn to our arc. You know, that's not a bad thing to have. Oh, we could use colonial rights. No big surprises in the election. Okay, in 20 turns, clear the galaxy of the rebel fleets. That's pretty whatever. One of them is attacking us, and it will, of course, be slain. I don't think I actually want to build this. I don't think that the thing we get out of it is worth the resources we would spend to make it. So I'm going to make sure everybody has one of these, just in case we have to build a lot more warships. I don't think that's likely, but it could happen. Build another arc here to take over Gano to make sure that we have enough Transvine coming in, because it turns out that we need a lot of it now. Get all of our doubles back. Still 3 turns off of being able to actually start construction. Alright, so it looks like these guys will reach the system next turn. The UE is resorting to hiring mercenaries and stuff. Really, it's an embarrassment. We do still need approval here. Okay, we have all of the other important production stuff. Alright. So this bothers me. They are threatening us, I believe.
The unfallen sea.
What do you want? We're kind of busy.
Hold on. Actually, let's ask them nicely to get the heck out of my sphere of influence first.
Whatever you're planning, you don't want to hurt us harmless sophons, do you?
Alright, let's denounce. We can afford a full price border closing. I just thought maybe they would
Is there something else we can do?
maybe they would make it easy on us.
Yeah, you go right ahead. That's fine with us.
Alright, out. I don't necessarily want to go to war with them, but I will. I will do it, for sure. Okay, so over here we have a huge stack of four of the Vodyani rebel fleets appear to have spawned on this system. Okay, we could go hull plating absorption, I think, is a fine way to go, because these are just bullet weapons. And we took functionally no damage, which is good, because we're going to have to do that 3 more times. And it's going to take a really long time to simulate each of them, despite the fact that each one of them is completely identical to the last. Okay, well, the good news is we are now guaranteed to tie for first on this, so we're getting some new fighter and bomber designs that unfortunately are made out of resources we can't really afford to pay. Arcs get pretty good. You all just retreated. We may as well just go over here and flatten these guys. Alright, and we may find ourselves laying into some of these red systems, because I don't like the Sophons as much as I used to. Blitz, we have way more manpower than we can put into that battle. Yep, they conscript, it's not good enough. We lose almost nothing, it's starting to be very familiar. The UE just does not... They do not have what it takes to deal with us here. Alright, so we'll catch this fleet at this system, and then once they're dealt with, I think we can anchor the Ark and take it over. Yeah, I don't know, the Planet Destroyer's cool, but I can't imagine the situation where it would actually be useful. If you were to try to, like, run it into your enemy's territory to hit one of their manufacturing or garrison worlds or something, it would just get destroyed. Hey, my borders are closed, you have to leave. That's how the game works. Alright, apparently we're heading down to here. But it'll just get destroyed, and if it doesn't, in order for it not to get destroyed, you have to escort it with a fleet, and if you're escorting it with a fleet, you can just you can just take the system instead. I don't know, seems tricky to get any actual use out of. I guess it would be incredibly frustrating to play against if it didn't have the massive wind-up time, but as it is, I think it's very close to useless. Okay, interplanetary transport network is awesome here, with 3 of the 4 planets in the system having strategics. Need to get those online. You know what? I'm just going to buy this. And actually, we're going to perform a holy proliferation as well.
You're the caviar of the galaxy.
Yes.
Anger of the unfallen.
Nah.
One day,
I think we're cool
shall
continuing to
shake
be
the
at war.
majesty of Koros.
It's costing us nothing to be at war, and it's bringing in lots and lots of essence from all the hunting. So, what we would like most here... This guy's a sower, I think. What we would like most is just something to help us build. We really, really don't need another, what do you call it? Military commander. We just need a governor who's going to help us build stuff. So not a lot of great stuff in the eusocial tree for that. But honestly, that eusocial guy might be the best one. Yeah, alright. We do not need another Vodyani. It'd take too long for them to become actually valuable. Plus approval, plus industry, and then next time we level up we can get some more industry. It's unlikely that this is actually going to be that good for us. So... we kind of need to rebalance our whole group of heroes. I don't think I actually want him on either of these planets. These are planets where we want to move the these governors to, I think. Hold on. What is the actual industry output of this system? 1.2k. Okay, so never mind. This is a place where we will keep our current governor. Then Ibella could definitely use some governance. So which one of our heroes is better at that? Is better at increasing industry? They both have this thing, which is my primary concern. That's all you have. And in fact, okay, you're slightly better. Ah, but you're not going anywhere. We need you on Duce. Well, I guess it's the hero from Libra. Oh no, Libra's not showing up as having good industry output because it's public 3D printing. But you know what? I think it's still... yeah, it's still better to move you to Ibella, I think. Get Ibella to 888, which is something. It's not amazing, but it's something. You know, 800 plus industry is not... it's not something to sneeze at. It's alright. It's an okay number. It's a fine number. Obviously, we blow these guys up pretty easily. There's another tiny mercenary fleet that we cannot attack this turn. This is the benefit of having a very low command point cap, I guess, is that it couldn't fold those fleets together. Prevents you from losing everything right away. Oh yeah, no, I totally do need to apply you to a thing. A system that has reasonable population here. blow up this pirate fleet as well. Sorry, mercenary fleet. It's different. I'm sure they get very upset about that. Okay, I don't really think that's a thing you need to think about for that long. It's a very simple battle that goes in a very obvious way. Alright, so next turn we can anchor at Columba. Apparently this arc is not so good in a fight. It's just 5 smalls, really. Alright, well, I mean, retreat. We have plenty of safe places to retreat to nearby. Oh yeah, make me a couple of pirate hunters. 7 move is good enough, I think. Two medium-sized ships should be totally enough. Okay, this is not something that we can probably help with that much because we don't really have a lot of vision. Okay, we could get that one. Actually, a couple of them are in our empire. Several of them are. Okay. We need a scout ship. What? Where did... I clicked assign skills. Let's assign some skills. We're definitely not spending large amounts of strategics on other things right now. We'll force some growth and then we'll grow to max population size shortly afterward. We should really be forcing growth pretty much everywhere right now. I don't know that another arc is going to be helpful to us at this point. There's so little game left, you know? So they're acquiring ships from minor factions. They're buying mercenaries from the marketplace. They just do not have the production to keep up with us. We've got an event that I don't super care about. Yeah, we'll just do this. Approval. Approval still matters to us. What's my population at right now? 48? Okay, that's right. Our 50 population bonus is effectively nothing. That's a shame. Gano pretty much just needs to exist so that we're pulling in the stuff every turn. I'm not too worried about actually upgrading it. It is not going to contribute to our victory type. So this thing, giving 75 titanium to the top 2 contributors, is definitely something we care about. Like, I actually do really want to get a high reward on that. Because we're going to need a lot of titanium. A lot more than we have access to. Actually, hold on. Can I redesign this to be a little faster? We haven't built one of these in such a long time. Yeah. Okay. It doesn't need this. It does need that. There we go. 9 move. Better.
One day, I should show you...
do we want to take this truce? We don't really need to fight them anymore. But the only reason we're here is for this, so... This, we can speed it up some, I guess, but probably not by very much. Honestly, probably better off just running the Miners' Union. Okay, what else am I doing? So we have the ability to build the stuff now. We have to actually lay hand to the resources, though. We might be able to trade some titanium off of some people. I think the next thing that will help is researching this so that we can make level 4 arcs so that we can have more slots and stuff. So... Yep, fabrication license. That's a pretty good tech. We need to redesign all of our arcs. We're going to need a lot of money, actually. I think I'm going to take that, but I'm going to harass him as much as I can this turn first. Do I think we can win this? Yeah, maybe. Blitz them. Ooh, they have aircraft. So we would take the system next turn, but I am going to take this truce offer. 320 dust per turn is pretty good. Alright, everybody, come back home. Why can I not order you to come back home? There we go. All right, so now we get some major restructuring to do here. First things first. We're going to pull all of these modules and replace them with construction modules. How much does it take to change the arcs? It is 22,000 dust to retrofit each of our arcs. Okay. We're going to dust production mode in a lot of systems now. Anything that's still building mining stuff can probably finish. And we got to figure out which systems are the ones, right? So hold on. First of all, let's actually cancel all of these projects so that we can get accurate readouts. So we have 1247 here. It would take 17 turns to build it. It's not bad. We are short a little bit of titanium for this one, and then we are short quite a bit of purple stuff, and also titanium, and also hyperium, and a very small amount of adamantium for the second one. Well, there is no titanium to speak of.
Ah, friend, how are you today? Ah.
I need stuff. Honestly, yeah, 240. I need all of it. In return, we will give you, I don't know, a bunch of potatoes? All of my potatoes. I will give you every potato I have ever found. I've never eaten any of them. We just keep them in a big box. It says potatoes on the side. And they can all be yours. Think about that for a moment. All of those potatoes. This is a really good... We figured out how to blow up planets. You want to know how to blow up a planet? She does want to know how to blow up a planet. Alright. Now we're talking. Also, what's something else I could give you? I'm not too worried about her blowing up our planets, because we could definitely take her military down if we had to. I don't want to give her boarding pods, just in case. This is like a pretty good tech. Here, this one's not too bad. Really? That... Hold on. Did it get worse? Is she less likely to take the deal with that tech in it? Yes. That tech has negative value to her. That does not really make a lot of sense to me. We need our mushrooms and our void stone. I guess maybe we don't so much anymore. Oh my god, you're killing me, lady. Okay, how about less than all of the titanium, but still a whole lot?
The families are sad we won't be doing...
Yeah, that was in the,
You really like us, don't you?
that was in the can't tell whether it's a refusal or a success. Okay, we almost got there. What about a science agreement? Do you like this? And we'll show you all of our maps. What else? She was down for the potatoes. And for this top-tier war technology. This doesn't actually look any different than it did without the science agreement. Vision sharing? Nope. So it kind of seems like almost nothing is actually affecting the deal. I really don't want to give her any money. We need all of our money. We probably don't need any more. We probably don't need the blue cap mold anymore. I don't know that we need to upgrade our arcs with our current system upgrades. Okay, that had no effect. So we do want to keep anything that's not producing an actual effect on the deal. We want to keep so that we can use it to trade to other people, or just that we're not paying the influence. I'm surprised at how much stuff produces negative pressure on the deal. What about a small amount of quadronix? We're not bottlenecked on quadronix. The AI values it very highly. Okay, apparently this deal is not going to be possible. What if we bring this number down even more? Nothing else that I put up is having any effect on willingness. Okay, now she's not going to tell us whether she'll do it or not. I hate this. I hate this thing where they just stop. If it's close, you don't get to know, and you have to press the button, and then you have to rebuild the deal when they were not willing to do it and try a little less. Come on.
The families are sad.
Okay, so she's just not going to trade with us. Well, there's one other player that likes us that we can try with.
Warm welcome, friend. We Riftborn begin to see the beauty in this universe.
They would like it if we went to Cold War? Well, that's not great. Alright, how do you guys value stuff? I hate doing this, like, just adding terms over and over again and seeing what eventually changes. This is a tedious process. I wish there was a, like, give me, like, the suggest terms button ever worked. No, they're not going to trade with us. Never mind. We're only bringing in 9 titanium per turn, which means that we're going to have to... What does that mean? It means we need to finish this quest, is what it means. I can't believe there's none on the market. Some games everybody uses the market, and some games nobody uses the market. Not even worth buying 7. Not until it will actually put us over a threshold. The problem with things as they are is that it's going to be like 30 turns just to mine the resources before we can even start the buildings. We are 4 turns out from being able to start the first one, which is not so bad. Okay, I built all the mining stuff here already. We probably do have to kick these guys out and take this system, huh? Yeah, they're not really providing us with that much of value anyway. Oh no, we don't need to do that. They're gonna... There will be a birth naturally. So yeah, I think we're public 3D printing pretty much everywhere that's not doing anything that's like totally vital. We just need dust. If we can get enough dust, we can rush stuff. We can potentially actually buy things from other players. And to that end, let's sell some luxuries on the marketplace. Try to make up a... The only thing we can't sell is Transvine. Alright, let's try to make up enough money to do this kind of stuff. And this is coming along pretty quickly. Probably be better off rushing, yeah, like this. We don't need the one on Columbus so badly. That'll help us get Hyperion. It's gone up to 14K. You know, inflation is a serious problem. So yeah, we could run around continuing to do murder, but I think it would probably take us longer to find and defeat the capitals of all players than it would for us to just build these statues. Oh, this is one of the fleets, not the... This is the wrong quest that's glowing over here. Well, it's nice of them to just come to us, I suppose. Wait, where's the nearest one of these? Oyad. Always more industry, always forever.
Soon your...
How are you? The galactic stage is...
You know, if you don't like me enough to trade me your shiny rocks, we cannot be friends. you know, at this point, resource mining is more important than industry. Quadronix and the purple one are at the very least valuable as trade terms beyond the amount that we need to mine for the quest. I'll get them. The pirates have exposed themselves. Alright, 3 small pirate ships lose to a medium. These pirates aren't actually interested in fighting, they just want to drive back and forth.
One day, I should show you.
Which I think is fine. I don't think that affects us at all. Alright, so we're pretty close to being able to afford to build our first one normally. We have some extra slots now. Could write one more of those things. Okay. So, now we could go into, like, plus 15% all resources on systems. How long does it take? 15 turns to research that. But what we're probably better off doing is finding the 3rd level of that production module. Yeah, let's get that researched. It'll be expensive to retrofit the arcs. Okay, we're no longer worried about the Sheridan over here. He's completed his faction quest and mutated his population into Sheridan. I believe those are the ones that give the bonus to defense, because he is living in absolute fear of us. Microwave pipes is probably still worth building, even though it costs strategics, because of how much extra stuff we will produce on this system. We can definitely do some proliferation. Okay, we don't need to here. Calum totally does. Get more science and dust from every point of population that we have, so want to make sure that we are capping. Probably not going to buy that out. We're going to want to retrofit the arc that we're using to build the first monument, so we probably want to save our dust for that at the moment. We definitely want to just go ahead and go super hard on converting essence into population. There's very little reason for us not to do that. Alright, after we get this first monument building, I'm gonna go ahead and try to trade with some of the other players again. We can afford to trade off some Quadronix, some of our higher tier resources. We might be able to get something out of them.
Our purpose is to kill. You, though.
Refuse. That's fine. I don't mind that loss of influence at this point. I'm not paying them. They want to do something about it, they can come and do something about it. In fact, I'm going to kill this scout ship. This is retribution right here. If you mess with me, I blow your stuff up. Just so we're clear on our relationship. Once this war arc gets back, I'm going to send it into pink territory and we're just going to start burning his stuff. I'm tired of him threatening me. Obviously, I will not be stopping the attacks. Alright, so Oyad has all of its mining stuff in place. I don't want to build this right now because I don't know that we can afford the Adamantian. We'll figure it out. For now, I guess just, yeah, you're also on dust production. Okay. So now we are properly getting started. Let's get rid of you, obviously. Go on, get. I don't know why it takes so long to figure out some battles. Like, there are a lot of battles that are totally obvious. Ooh, 20 titanium was a good reward. Okay, so it turns out we could have just repaired the broken arc. I mean, maybe we could have. We have never had more dust than we have right now, and what we have right now is not enough, so maybe not. Okay, obviously that worked out that way. We still refuse to stop attacking you. I don't know why he would make the same request again. It's obvious we will refuse it. This is a pretty powerful, unique improvement here, but unfortunately, it would take forever to build it, and it would eat a ton of our resources. Like, I would rather just build the Wonder. Okay, this is something with a much more reasonable cost and a no strategic requirement. I guess let's grab those. Those will be helpful. You know what? Do we want Mega Risk Containment? Or do I want to just start researching this endless tech that'll give us a ton of influence without me having to build anything? You know, it's not even that many extra turns. We do need the resource mining, though. So, we're going to redesign the arcs once again, now that we have access to a better class of production module. Can't remember where was it. It was Duce, right? Yeah, Duce, that has the really, really good production already. So we need to upgrade this. It's going to cost us, honestly, not that much more dust than we have. We could just put a turn of production toward this and wait. Yeah, I don't want to sell anything. We'll wait one turn and then get this upgrade. And then once we've done that, depending on how long it takes us to mine the resources, it might turn out to be more economical to have this arc go to... Well, actually, no, never mind. I was going to say have this arc go to 3 different systems and build the obelisk, but we're building the obelisk in the arc. So we do have to build the... We could have this move, though, and we could have another arc come to Duce. Duce actually doesn't even really have outputs that are that good. This is good, but... What about a system where we have... Don't we have a system with a large... yeah, here, this system. This is what I was thinking. This system is also a very, very good place for building stuff. Well, let's try to figure out the resources here. So we still don't actually have enough quadronics, or enough of the other thing. Man, we're short on a lot of stuff in a lot of ways. So we can't afford to trade too aggressively, because we still need quite a few of these resources. We need 160 of each of the mid-tiers. So we have some of that to play with, because those are being mined at a very, very high rate. Alright, let's see if these people who supposedly like us
Ah, friend. How are you today?
are willing to, maybe, actually help me out a little bit here. I mean, obviously, they're helping me win, so I'm not expecting them to be, like, overjoyed about it. But they don't know what we're going to use this stuff for. Okay, so what if I trade you a little bit of Quadronix? Let's say 30? We're generating it pretty quickly. Wow. And 5 antimatter, right? Right? No. Well, maybe. Let's see. It's in the maybe space. Come on. Just thought very hard about it and then refused. Okay, you know what? We're going to do a whole lot of wheeling and dealing next episode. How about that? That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. We're going to make some actual progress. I think next episode's probably the last one of this game. So come back next time for a whole lot of me fiddling with menus and then pressing and turn while stuff builds. It'll be probably more exciting than it sounds. And we'll see you then.